Hey Matt, what's up, pal? How are you, brother? No, I was going to stream from there, but I didn't have enough battery power in my iPad, so I couldn't stream from there. It's really sad. I'm gonna get like one person in here. Share this out so everyone who 13 penalties and a block kick. Um, Browns made a 55-yard field goal to win it, and they got a block kick against them. So that was a horrible loss. This is like one of the first years I'm on able to watch football. Yeah, really. It really blows for me. Like, at this point, I don't care what team I watch. I just want to watch the football. At this point,
And the offense ready for a first down and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals.
Oh.
We are in the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's the punter, Sam Martineau, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Prime Time. And good coverage there on special teams as they're even down shy of the 20. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his third team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during his short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Brooks coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back to throw, Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying it defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, that's cool. No plans.
Defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep, C.D. Lamb.
Packers had a bad game today.
Gets past one man. Danger of a punt that good. A 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
As I remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia, he was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing now is Geno. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jerome Jennings, 34 yards. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
I think if you polled your defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize. It's hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body getting to him before he can get started.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action, Fields. And the Packers give him nowhere to go and bring him down. And going to books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
The throw right side, we're going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. On the return is Lamb. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Gino. And this is caught. Jennings.
Hey guys.
Will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 on the way to the 3. 6-0 on the score after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. The ball comes out on a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to look that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mitchell. Going to be hit and not at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it for 2 yards out. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give a little run pass option, and treat them like a 2-point conversion part. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
So their second touchdown of this first half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. You just think if they missed it here, only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Hey, guys.
To 26, 2nd and 7. Now Fields. They'll get this into the hands of the Dunzo. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a Pittsburgh first.
How is everyone?
On a gain of 13. It's home. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Here's Fields. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we kept this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Lamb to return it. Oh, fighting off the defender. Still going. Nice punt for good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurt yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
Even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Smith. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith. That one complete to Leader. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Hey, here we go, man.
Off of play action, here's Smith. He'll let this go for Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams as the first half is winding down. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Well, no sooner did the teams get to the lockers, they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A nice little juke. They can't tackle him. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now play fake, and it's Smith. That went into the hands of Adams downfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Matt LaFleur tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The extra point now for Morales. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll come up now.
Say hi in the chat, please.
From the gun, here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Straight ahead is Hall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Derek Brooks in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Throwing on second and long. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator. I think here they bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Corey Gallis now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point. On the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. For the Sunday American. In there to get him, and that is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Fields now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
How is everyone today?
Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself. It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard
1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Once more with Mitchell. Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now trying to run with Mitchell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off.
A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now it's Fields. Completes it to Jennings. Tackle can't get very far. Stopped short of the 30. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 8-yard line.
551. They'll give it to Adunze on the jet sweep. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run it home. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
36-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Paul again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw. Fields. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Smith going to throw it. And this this one is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown?
also set for the opening kick. And here we go from Lambeau. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. Stick-to-itiveness and a competitiveness that you have.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
Here we go.
That's good.
We go play fake here with Smith. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
How are you?
Back to the air. It's Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5.
How is it?
Smith's going to throw again.
That was flat out.
That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. And again, it's Smith. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up 6-0 here in the first. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route provides.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they get to him again. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. A couple of really good plays made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. A couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
He takes this a little short of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Packers taking the field now, their second series of the game coming up. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Buck. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
On the 4th, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. And this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Makes the catch. And he's out of just short of the 30.
You know, I sort of like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Play fake, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems up to business ends. It falls to the ground. Third down coming up. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. He's loaded another one up. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead to 14-0. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And you'll see that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
About set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Hubbard with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This throw finds Martin Harrison Jr. And they'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's with Harrison again. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
How are you?
After a good pickup, they've got second.
Everyone who's in chat right now.
They just get the play off. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. A little momentum boost there for the defense. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The Packers on top early. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
I just
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9.
I should probably step it up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. The Packers and CeeDee Lamb headed back out on offense.
See.
Well, one sideline has 0 points. This offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. So second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Davante Adams, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Smith to the air now. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it deep downfield. Has a whole left, room to run. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
That was a glitch.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2. Smith's going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Hey everyone.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again.
Why does everyone leave the chat
Flowers now to return it.
when they see the game?
This drive will start inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines start to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
I think everybody in this building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed down out near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. McCarthy to throw it. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
McCarthy looking to throw. Looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Searches from the pocket. Now they force him out left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Packers and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Smith will try again on second. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Smith back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. Again, it's Smith to the air. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play to Jones.
Film that practice did a horrible thing.
He's still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Smith yet again. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Smith. Into the hands of Kittle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine. Fending off a couple defenders, that's really why they're such valuable commodities.
No one around. He's got space. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Panthers get more points to end the lopsided 1st half. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
Taking over a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the old lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little trump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Right side, toss play. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4. He's going for 2. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Flowers now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewing with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers and Devontae Adams get set for another look here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Hasn't worth the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air. It's Smith. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. complete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. It's Smith on 4th down. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Good.
Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 6th scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They said everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And to the surprise of nobody, they are in for 2 yet again. And that is not one, that's 5 conversions in this game, Brock. And with that, they're the first NFL team to ever have that many in one game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Hubbard with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Caught by Flower. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The Commanders ready for the punt. Riley Dixon going to kick it away. Looking to return for the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers and Devontae Adams get set for another look here. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Play action, here's Smith. That finds Adams downfield. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 3rd for the air in this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pavement.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think there really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
Set to kick off.
Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Hubbard with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I'm sure they're trying to bring it out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. From the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. It's McCarthy. It's caught along one sideline. And they had somebody there for that quick stop. And a nice completion gets him across midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the Packers are there. He's home down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. McCarthy hit, he lost the football. Packers pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The play fake, now Smith to throw. He's got time here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Pressure comes. Smith. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Misses. Caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. A 4th point in this game, and one more ties the record. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Smith brings his guy to the line. Looking to tack on 2 more.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Will set up for the
We're gonna
two-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Flowers now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game is already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You look at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
inches at the 46-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. McCarthy on the sneak. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. McCarthy throwing here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. That's on a quick hit. He's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Commanders trying to do some window dressing. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Packers and Davante Adams getting set for another look here. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. The 30.
Okay.
At the 10. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers are running them out of the building. Davante Adams, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score. Packers 61. Commanders nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Hubbard with a return here. He stops on the run back at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Perfect hit, he lost the football. Packers pick it up. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw up with your fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, great chance to win.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long time ago. But some people, they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best. And this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short game.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, brother, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, then by Goddard, left side. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now pitch to Hubbard. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And they'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's McCarthy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
You're right, Josh. Love you, man. You play video games, bro? You don't have PlayStation? Oof. Getting up there. Gotta beat this.
Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from Lambeau. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin the field. Rocky Stanley just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that you have.
This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Packers. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, here's Smith. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Jukes one defender. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
It goes.
Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2. Smith's going to throw for it. This is caught for 2, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Look, Buccaneers and holding it up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut to cut him right on the job. It sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Pressure comes, Jones. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll get some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Defensive roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. On 3rd and long,
Hey guys.
and make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. And that's how you kill a drive. It's 4th down.
How are you?
The Eagles are in punt formation. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Punt taken near midfield. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They've gotten off to the exact start they wanted, Brock, and now an early chance to pull away and get some distance on their opponents. Mitchell up the middle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Again, this is Mitchell. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 4th. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on the nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. So move here and get to Mitchell. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Will go on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow their lead to 14-0. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. So I got middle field open or close. So I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers lead by 15 now.
Eagles nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First down, throw by Jones. And the Packers are there. He's slowed down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We're to the 2-minute warning. Defense is roaring here, back dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And after that drive went backwards, she's going to send this one forward. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Return starts from the 45. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, partner, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially the house one.
Going after it is good by Borregales. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Like the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Let's take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. And the Eagle offense heading back out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. start with a give to Harris. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Certainly on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Can I be honest with you? I just started to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Collects this to the 32. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Packers and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before attempting one to end the half. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, Smith. Taking a deep shot here. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Now LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2. They want to run their cross. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for them.
He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Packers and Keaton Mitchell are just about set to get going again on offense. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. They go play action. Here's Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10.
Go play fake here with Smith. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Smith on first down. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers blowing them out now, 34-zip. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Smith brings his guy to the line, looking to tack on two more. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Eckler now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Even with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Blitz coming for Jones. Defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Out now runs the Packer offense. And I get the feeling, Brock, an already substantial lead is about to grow yet again as they take over here with first and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers push their lead further to start the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's beautiful.
We were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a two-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up and score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the two-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Eckler now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The give here on second. He's forward. It's a couple of yards. Kevin fired there to bring him down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Jones to throw. And the Packers are there. He's home down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Packers all set to get back out there. And their offense has been played at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. Now LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2. Shotgun snap to Smith. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
Okay, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those 2 went out on the field, like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like they give him down 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jones now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. Jones on the screen. This is Harris. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops on his own side at the 49. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Watson coming in motion right. Throwing on 3rd and long. his way there. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. He's got it at the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17.
Good.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field, and that's home with this drive.
Has it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Smith brings his guy to the line, looking to tack on 2 more. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense, partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he gets to the 40. 1st down, ball at the 36. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Pistol now for Jones. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. We'll try to run it with Harris. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. They'll send out the punting unit. And this one's never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Smith's to the air now. He put everything he had into this one. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers are running him out of the building. Hope you weren't settling in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more. Pass play now. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Let's see what they draw up on 3rd and 7. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Throw on 3rd down. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. Come up ahead of 4th down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Let's see what he can do on the return. He'll get him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. He's going deep. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. He's looking deep once again. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. All right, you picked up the win.
set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys that catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, it'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off with a big run.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Throwing now is Geno. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Smith. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. George Kittle with an amazing diving catch. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Again, it's Williams. Fights through. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Here we go. Working out of the gun. Love. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. How to approach this? Third down and 16 yards to go.
Let's go now. 53. Cut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And great field possession coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
That's the down and distance coaches always talk about target.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Packers Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. Man, it's caught inside the 10. That would good for 37 yards.
Boy, they've definitely come out the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Now Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hi guys.
He's been slinging in the first half. You expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him over beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Smith throwing again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Got him in. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Gino's going to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball put on him, 2 points for them.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Hi guys.
Throwing. Love. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Demetrius Knight coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. King Black.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw is Smith. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
I am.
CeeDee Lamb, 51 yards. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep him on the ground. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points when you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just every touchdown.